Welcome, Golden Valley members. My name is Nick Klinkhammer, Assistant Superintendent here at Golden Valley, and this is Anna Barth. She's currently our assistant in training. And what's unique about Anna Barth is she just came back from the GCSAA, which is Golf Course Superintendents Association of America, Women's Leadership Academy. She was there for a week, learning different leadership skills. But I'm just going to let Anna introduce herself and how she came to Golden Valley Country Club.
Well, I'm Anna, and I kind of have an interesting story about how I came here. It's not conventional, but I found out that a lot of people at the leadership seminar had like the same story as me. So I graduated from the U of M in 2019 with a teaching degree, and for 3 years after college, I was a preschool teacher. And I just was so fed up, so sick of it. It just wasn't for me. And I literally went on Google, looked golf courses near me, because I've golfed my whole life. And I'm like, I'll just get a fun summer job to kind of figure out like what my next steps are. Thought I was gonna go back to teaching, but did not. I came here, and now I'm here to stay. And now this is what I do.
Yeah, I can't stress enough how much Anna in the past 2 years has been an asset for our crew, and she's definitely taken everything with the utmost professionalism and learned everything, and it's been a pleasure working with you. But mainly this last week you were at the Women's Leadership Academy. What was that all involved, or what did that all entail, or what did you experience there?
Yeah, so they said that there was about like over 70 applicants there, which wow. I didn't know if like maybe they just took everybody there. That's but that actually made me feel really good that only 40 of us were chosen to go in, and there was like a panel of judges that judged your essays. We had to write 5 essays to get in, and I was chosen. And I get there, and I was probably one of the only people that was like not an assistant, not a superintendent, which was cool to be able to talk to them.
But they wanted well-rounded individuals.
There were a couple people that were in school that I could like bond with, like that we were just starting out in this. But it was interesting because I've done like leadership things in the past, being a teacher, and it is a room of all women. Yep. So I was in a female-dominated industry, and then this was a first for like all of them there, that they were like, this is history in the making, which to me it just didn't feel like that. But then after everyone just saying that, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is so cool that like now being in a male dominated industry, it's just like not normal to have that many women together.
And it's growing though too, and I know
that's what they said.
I've been in the industry now 15 years, and I would say in the last 5 years, the amount of women involvement in the industry has significantly grown.
Yeah.
So it's exciting, and it's encouraging to hear in our industry. One last question from the week down in Kansas, the headquarters. What was the main thing that you learned at this Leadership Academy that you could bring back to Golden Valley Country Club and make us a better management group in general?
Oh, I'm gonna bring a lot back.
I bet.
Trust me, winter we're getting on it. But one thing, like we had so many seminars, like it was like 8 hours a day for 2 days, but everything was great. But probably the main takeaway was before we went there, we had to take this like personality test. I told you the PI test, which is predictive index, I think. And so like the first question was describe yourself like in the workplace, and it was just a list of probably like 50 words. Like some of them I didn't even know. Should probably read a little bit more. But like you had to describe all the ones that you think describe you, and then the second question was, how do you think people describe you at the workplace? And I'm like,
interesting.
What do people think of me?
Yeah,
like,
that's very interesting.
I know. And so it was only 2 questions, and then we get there and they give you like a 4-page like thing on like your leadership style, just based off of those 2 things. And it like had everyone like pegged to a T.
Really?
Like it was incredible. And so I like got to read through that, and it gives you like advice on how to like be better in those areas. I found out that I'm not an extrovert. believe it or not. Like, it said that I'm more introverted than extroverted.
Really? That's not.
It kind of makes
that's
sense
not
when
the-
I'm working.
Well, yes, but that's not the honor I know.
I know.
But I
But
get it,
that was
yep.
surprising. But then reading everything, I'm like, yep, that's me. And then everyone was so different. But then I realized that, like, there's not one leadership style. Like, you and David are pretty different.
Yep.
And, like, Jake and Eric are also really different. So it got me, like, thinking about everybody and, like, just how we can all, like, communicate with each other, even though we have so many different, like,
But that's what kind of makes
styles.
us. Yeah, that's what makes us better as a team, is that we all bring different aspects to what's making Golden Valley great. And so I think.
Yeah, but
that's-
even like the things that are like the introverted or like don't like to do certain things, that sounds negative.
Yep.
But it's actually like you need those people around.
Yeah,
Like we don't need
yeah.
4 Nicks around.
That's you got that
I'm
right.
sorry. We
You
also don't need 4 honest.
Yep.
We don't.
But
But like we are all so different, and it just got me thinking like we just need to like all talk with each other and like come together and realize like how do we talk to each person, because the way we talk to you won't be the way we talk to David
definitely.
and like
Yep.
just everyone else, you
Definitely.
know. It's cool, and we got to bring out like our strengths
Yep.
and
Yep.
like accept the weak, or not weaknesses, but like you know what I mean.
Yes. Well, I think in general, I know, especially for me and David and staff and Golden Valley in general, are very proud to have you go and represent us, and we definitely see that you have a bright future in this industry, or whether
As bright
it's,
as the sun.
yes,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah. Whether it is here at Golden Valley or anywhere else, I hope that you continue to provide such a great light to our group, our crew, and I can't thank you enough for being a part of Golden Valley Country Club. And I
Happy
think
to be
lastly,
here.
I think lastly, I think from everyone on the grounds crew, I think we want to thank the members as well for letting us do this project this summer, and it's been a great learning experience, and it's also been a great bonding experience too.
Oh my god.
Yes. So
Good and bad.
Yep,
but
yep. But
now we can conquer the
yep,
world.
Exactly.
Also look at it.
Yep.
It looks amazing.
It looks unbelievable. But can't wait to see you next year. Season 2024 will be right around the corner. See you then.